Por favor, me está doliendo mucho. No, my son, please. Por la cresta, mi hija.
Ma'am. Excuse me, officer. This is her daughter.
So ICE picks up a person who's vacationing and leaves their daughter on the sidewalks in New York City. Nobody sees a fucking problem with this. ICE is literally just picking up people that don't care. They're just picking up anyone that fits their damn description. That's it. We all need to start doing a lot more. That's all I'm saying.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So on our today's episode, you all know that there have been ICE raids on the streets, in schools, churches, hospitals, like immigration offices. And I never thought I would live to see a day where ICE agents are actually now detaining tourists in New York City. So this mother with her 12 years old was detained just because she's from the Hispanic community, because there is no reason for these people saying that they mistakenly arrested her or detained her. So they took her and left her 12 years old daughter on the streets. They didn't even bother to listen and even know if this woman is actually an illegal immigrant. It's crazy that this is actually happening in the USA, and this is why the reason as to why I've even seen like FIFA have even like or is considering not bringing the World Cup in the United States of America, because it was supposed to be there next year. Because I think it's gonna be more messier than it is if they're now like arresting or detaining tourists. You can imagine what will happen at that time for those people who come to watch the World Cup, and these people, they don't even care to follow protocol and get to understand if someone is an illegal immigrant. It's quite sad seeing this happening. I just can't even imagine how this mother felt helpless, leaving her child alone on the streets, her 12 years old daughter on the streets in a foreign country by herself, and this daughter confused, like, what is happening to my mom? It's just so crazy, guys. And I mean, America can do better. Trump administration can do better than this. Let's also watch these videos together. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracie. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a like, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. So let's just dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
Ma'am. Excuse me, officer. This is her daughter.
Don't come. If you're from a Hispanic country and you wanted to come to the United States for vacation, don't come. Not because I don't want you here, but because it is not safe. It is no longer safe for Hispanic people in the United States. Do not come. Send help.
This story absolutely infuriates me. So, this Chilean woman and her daughter were here on vacation. They were in New York City. And while they were there, they were pushed to the ground by criminals. The mother went to the police to ask for help, and they ended up arresting her in front of her 12-year-old daughter, leaving her 12-year-old daughter by herself, alone in New York City. She was charged with resisting arrest, and that the update is that the mother has been released and she has a court date and has been reunited with her daughter. But this is called racial profiling, okay? I just want to say to anyone who is not from here, if you have any plans to visit here, don't. Cancel your flight, go somewhere else, because it's not safe here. This is Trump's America. I did not vote for this. Here's the clip.
Good morning. Good morning. So I was just watching, I'm always on TikTok, and I saw a video of this lady with her 12-year-old daughter. They were visiting from Chile. And ICE picked up this lady. She's a visitor from Chile. ICE picked up this lady, and as she's screaming for her 12-year-old daughter, they're just dragging her to put her in a vehicle to take her away and leave her 12-year-old daughter at the side of the road. As a bystander, which was a man, was like, yo, officers, this is her daughter standing here alone while you're taking her mother. You know, if anybody think this is okay, you guys have no heart, you have no moral, you have no decency at all. Look at the video. It's in New York. It looks like it was in Manhattan. This lady was a visitor. So now people don't want to come visit America. We're going to lose tourism because of what's going on here. You guys are ridiculous. Also, I want to talk about a story that's it's happening, I think, in Rockland County in New York, where they're doing a hand count of the 2024 election because they're saying something they didn't add up when they're comparing the Senate, the same Democrat Senate vote to the president of Kamala vote, how much she had. They say it doesn't make sense. It's like usually when people vote Democrat Senate, they go with the Democrat president, and they're saying it didn't add up. So somebody's suing, and they're doing a hand count. TikTok is also suppressing this message to go in the algorithm. So I'm attaching it to this, my first video, so you guys know. Look up Rockland County hand count. They're saying there's a discrepancy between the Democrat Senate that got votes versus what Kamala have. They're saying Kamala was short change. We'll see what happened. Now keep in mind, it was Elon Starlink that did the counting of the election voting. I don't know if y'all remember this. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.
Where I'm a pro-life people, I need you now. I need you to actually be pro-life for once in your awful lives. Be pro-life. Do you see the little girl who's crying and abandoned on the streets in a town she went to on vacation? Can you imagine? You people probably couldn't even get home if you got dropped off in Gatlinburg and you've lived in the United States your entire lives. I'm not trying to pick on anybody, I'm not trying to call anybody, but just like a few weeks ago, I saw some video of like Peyton asking people for money to get home from Georgia. He probably makes $20,000 a month on this app, and he couldn't get home from Georgia. But we left a literal child on the streets of New York City because her mother spoke with an accent. If you're not from here, do not come here. I don't care if you're white. I don't care. I mean, you have a little better shot, but it doesn't matter. Do not come here. We are probably one of the most dangerous countries to travel to at this point. Do not come here. And you South Africans that got tricked into coming here, how are you liking it? Dumbasses. Go home. Go back to safety.
We have to keep ICE out of our hospitals, out of our schools, out of our houses of worship, out of any public institution, and really limit cooperation of ICE with the NYPD only when it comes to the 90-plus charges under the current sanctuary city law. Those are very serious charges. I want to make sure that in a town with so many lawyers, our immigrants have lawyers and our immigrants do what they came here to do, work. It is our it'll be my responsibility as mayor of the city of New York to create entry points into the economy so that they can stay busy, provide for themselves and for their families, and honor the fabric of this city and of this country, which cannot function, whose future won't be brighter without our immigrants.
You know, guys, it's just so crazy. Like, you cannot just walk on the streets or walk in a school and just grab people just because they're of brown color. It's so sad seeing this happening in the United States of America. Like, this woman was a tourist. This guy promised people that actually voted for him that he's going to deport criminals that are actually in the country illegally. And people just chose to believe this and voted in huge numbers for this guy. And people just chose to believe this and voted for him in large numbers. Now, can you imagine what picture that, you know, the US is actually putting out there for the world to see? These things are circulating everywhere. You just click on any social media platform and you see so many videos of ICE agents raiding schools, even going to school graduation so that they can arrest the parents of these children. Now they're coming for tourists, like people like are there legally on a tourist visa. They're just visiting, minding their own business, and you're just gonna have ICE officers and NYPD walk and arrest them. I thought that it's only like ICE agents that are supposed to deal with illegal immigrants. I'm so surprised to see even now NYPD have to be out there helping arrest immigrants. And it's quite sad because even like I was saying, a big number of the Hispanic community that are actually there legally voted for this. You see what is happening? This woman and her daughter were just there for a vacation and they were just minding their own business, and ICE just decided, you know what, you're Hispanic, or you know, you are a person of color, so we can arrest you because we know you are here legally. You know, they're just assuming. They come across as someone who is, you know, a person of color on the streets and they want to arrest you. I can't even imagine the trauma that this woman had to go back home with. I don't even know if they released her. I haven't yet seen any videos, but it's crazy that this is actually happening in the United States of America. Now, these agents are very desperate because they have to hit their target of 3,000 every single month. And now they're gonna go around arresting people on the streets just because they're of brown color. And I also came across another video of a teacher crying and saying how ICE agents just raided a school graduation just to arrest their parents, and parents had to run away and leave their kids alone. And these kids were confused, crying, not knowing if when they get home they will find their parents at home waiting for them. I don't know why this is being allowed to happen in the United States of America. Like, what picture are you putting out there for the world to see? Because honestly, this is a country that has always been teaching and, you know, trying to tell other countries to follow democracy and respect human rights. But as per what is happening, it's clearly that they don't care about human rights. They don't care at all. And what they just care is just their agendas and their policies. Everything else doesn't matter to them. And it's quite sad, guys. I don't know why, like, the American citizens are actually allowing this to happen. I know, yes, you want to say they voted for these. I know a big number of the Hispanic community voted for these and wanted their people to get deported. But getting up to a point of arresting now, like, people that are there on vacation, people that have a valid tourist visa to visit the country, it's just every single day it's getting out of hand. You know, we've seen even another video I came across where ICE agents even detained or arrested a US marshal. Another one where they detained students that were not there illegally. Can you imagine? Just because they fit the profile, just because they are people of brown color, and you all want to think that when you see a person of brown color out there, they are illegally in the country. It's so sad that even now some Caucasian people feel like they have the right to walk around asking people if they are there illegally just because they're of brown color. I don't know how this is being allowed to happen. I don't know how this is actually happening in a country that is very loud on democracy, in a country that should be following the Constitution, in a country that should be respecting human rights. But this is what's happening in America in 2025. It just feels like people are just going back in the old days. It just feels very weird seeing this happening in the US. Honestly, it just feels very weird. I don't know, guys, but I feel so sorry for this mom and her daughter. And now people are like, it's crazy because now I'm seeing people in the comment section saying, like, this is the reason as to why I don't even want to visit the US. This is the reason as to why I will never step my foot in the US. You know, like, so many things that are actually happening that people, making people say that they don't want to visit this country ever again. For some people actually understand, especially when you're a person of brown color. Why would you want to go to a country or go spend your money in a country where people are being treated badly, where you might even end up being detained or wrongfully arrested with no question asked, with no chance to defend yourself just because you're a person of brown color? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.